Everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are delving into a subject today that is now causing a great deal of shock. Not just in the tennis community but across the whole world of sports commerce. If you follow the sports industry, you are aware that the tectonic plates of athletic marketing sometimes change entirely. One of those moments is happening to us in real time right now. The international headquarters of Nike in Beaverton, Oregon, is the focal point of this seismic transformation, which formally ushers in the age of a new global superstar. The swoosh has been associated for many years with the highest level of tennis royalty. We are discussing a lineage that is almost the sport's Mount Rushmore. In the 1980s, John McEnroe introduced the rebellious mentality. In the 1990s, Andre Agassi used neon and denim to redefine tennis attire. Pete Sampras is the epitome of clinical supremacy. The contemporary gods of the game then appeared. Serena and Venus, the unmatched Williams sisters, Rafael Nadal, and Roger Federer. One of the most prominent, sought-after, and financially rewarding positions in all of sports marketing is becoming the face of Nike Tennis. It's a crown. And that crown is formally being transferred at this very moment, in February 2026. According to reports, the entire Nike headquarters was taken aback last week when a 20-year-old Filipina tennis star when Alexandra Eala entered. She was greeted with a greeting worthy of a queen. Insider reports and general industry rumors suggest that Alex Eala is not only there to do a standard equipment inspection. She is being promoted as Nike Tennis's new, indisputable face. Give it some time to sink in. She is receiving the celebrity treatment, which is a red carpet full-building takeover often saved for legendary players like Tiger Woods, LeBron James, or Cristiano Ronaldo. We are discussing widespread rumors of an incredible, maybe game-changing blockbuster deal. There are rumors of a new 3-year endorsement deal that might be worth up to $45 million circulating in financial circles and on international sports networks. Yes, you read correctly, $45 million. If these numbers are accurate, this 20-year-old phenomenon will instantly rise to the top of the list of the most paid female athletes worldwide. And in order to comprehend why Nike is driving the Brinks truck right up to her door, we must consider Alex Eala's exceptional raw talent, timeliness, and marketability. This action is taken at a very crucial moment for Nike. The tennis community just last week seen Emma Raducanu, the 2021 US Open champion and long-standing Nike poster girl, formally leave the company to secure a huge worldwide ambassador contract with Uniqlo, a Japanese clothing conglomerate. Raducanu has been prominently in Nike's international advertising campaigns. However, Uniqlo intervened as her contract was about to expire, allegedly offering her $3.5 million annually in addition to substantial performance incentives, and they paired her with the renowned Roger Federer in their stable of players. In addition, concerns have been raised about Nike's long-term relationship with current elite athletes like Aryna Sabalenka. In order to sustain their tennis business into the late 2020s and beyond, Nike sorely needed a new anchor, a young, energetic, and very skilled face. Additionally, they turned their gaze to Southeast Asia. In addition to breaking records on the court, they saw a player who embodies the strength, fervor, and steadfast support of a whole country of more than 110 million people. Basketball is a major sport in the Philippines, which is regarded as one of the world's most fervent and active sports markets. However, Alex Eala has brought about a revolution in tennis in her own nation on her own. Social media algorithms go crazy whenever she swings a racket. Her engagement rates are out of this world. Companies are coming to understand that selling tennis shoes isn't the only way to capitalize on the Alex Eala phenomenon. It is about capitalizing on a rapidly growing Asian economic market and an ardently devoted worldwide diaspora. However, the market is not the only factor. It has to do with the astounding outcomes we are now seeing on the court. Not really understand why Nike employees were allegedly removing former athletes' walls in order to display life-sized posters of Eala on her visit to the company's headquarters. You must see her remarkable ascent. This week, February 23, 2026, Alex Eala has risen to a new career high rating of number 31 in the world. In the history of the Women's Tennis Association Tour, she has the top ranking among Filipino players. No one in her nation has ever achieved this level of success. She was the first to rank in the top 50, the top 100, and now the top 35. She consistently demonstrates that she is more than just a marketing gimmick by beating Grand Slam winners and other top 5 players. On the hard courts, she is a real, formidable force. Insiders characterized the mood at Nike headquarters as electrifying. Conference rooms were fully furnished with customized equipment, according to sources, with presentations highlighting a special Asian market kit and perhaps a huge worldwide deployment. Even crazy, industry-shaking tales of a cross-pollination with the Michael Jordan brand are being circulated. Just picture the synergy. The biggest tennis export from the Philippines is partnered with the Jordan brand, which is almost a religion in the basketball-mad nation. It is the ultimate ideal situation for a marketer. The amazing journey of Alexandra Eala, the strategic brilliance behind Nike's move, and the implications of this $45 million risk for the future of professional tennis must be examined as we go into the in-depth analysis of how we arrived at this historic week. Let's examine the development of this phenomena. Because without a past based on unwavering perseverance, top-tier training, and groundbreaking innovations, you do not just wake up at 20 and capture the attention of the world's largest sports apparel company. Born in Quezon City, Philippines, Alexandra Eala was first exposed to tennis at the age of 4 by her grandpa. She subsequently moved to Manacor, Spain to learn at the renowned Rafinadal Academy since her natural skill was so obvious. Her current game demonstrates the impact of that academy. As a left-hander with a deadly two-handed backhand, she has the kind of unrelenting baseline aggressiveness and high tennis IQ you would anticipate from someone who was raised in the shadow of Rafael Nadal's rigorous training schedule. She won the 2022 US Open Girls Singles Championship after dominating the junior circuit. However, there are many young tennis prodigies in the globe who were utterly unsuccessful on the professional circuit. A particularly cruel cemetery of dashed hopes is the move from juniors to the professionals. The opponents are more stronger physically, the game is quicker, and the psychological warfare is unrelenting. Eala worked on the ITF circuit for a few years. The professional tennis minor leagues. Between 2020 and 2024, she won 5 ITF titles, gradually improving both her ranking and physical stamina. Away from the enormous stadium lights, she was working quietly. Then came 2025, and the Miami Open in particular. This competition probably gave the Nike executives the first clear indication that they had a generational superstar on their hands and completely altered the course of her life. Eala was given a wild card entrance into the main draw despite her low ranking of 140 in the world. The events that transpired were really cinematic. She not only took part in the draw, but she dominated it. Yelena Ostapenko, a former French Open champion, was beaten by her. Madison Keys, a formidable American, was defeated by her. She then beat the multi-time Grand Slam winner Iga Swiatek in a match that actually halted traffic in Manila. Since it is essential to comprehending her present rockstar position, allow me to restate that point. In straight matches, a 19-year-old wildcard player defeated Iga Swiatek. Eala became the first wild card in tennis history to upset 3 major winners in straight sets at a single WTA tournament after making it to the semifinals of the WTA 1000 event. A statistical oddity occurred. It was an amazing demonstration of fearless pressure tennis. She shot up to number 75 in the world's top 100 after just 1 run. More significantly, however, it solidified her reputation. It demonstrated to the media, corporate sponsors, and the locker room that Alexandra Eala was a huge killer and that she had not had a sophomore slump. When 2026 rolled around, the anticipation was sky high. A young athlete might be crushed by the responsibility of bearing the dreams of a whole country. Eala, however, appeared to flourish on it. She advanced to the Auckland Open semifinals to start the 2026 season. At the Australian Open, she made her much-awaited main draw debut, creating such a commotion that spectators were reportedly waiting hours in advance to see her first round match on the court. 6th. But her performance in the very tough WTA 1000 tournament in Dubai at the end of February 2026 was the last testament to her tenacity. Eala advanced directly to the quarterfinals. She secured yet another top 10 triumph by defeating the strong Jasmine Polini along the way. Her ranking reached her current career high of world number 31 thanks to her very deep run in Dubai. She has risen more than 100 places in the world rankings in only a single year. She is no longer a charming underdog. At important competitions, she poses a seeded danger. In the early stages of a draw, the top 10 veterans deliberately try to avoid this player. Now that this on-court resume has been solidified, we must examine the commercial strategies behind this extraordinary Nike response. Why is Nike now hosting the most extravagant red carpet event? The sports clothing market is undergoing significant change at the moment. The illustrious time when Maria Sharapova and Serena Williams sold billions of dollars worth of Nike apparel is over. For the company, Naomi Osaka has become a huge celebrity. However, Nike is always searching for the face that will define the following decade. Emma Raducanu's recent departure to Uniqlo dealt a serious damage to Nike's roster of young, very marketable female celebrities. Nike created enormous ads around Raducanu when she won the US Open in 2021, but the clothing industry is ruthless. Roger Federer was lured away by Uniqlo's very attractive guaranteed deal. Nike had a huge hole in their worldwide marketing plan once Raducanu left. They needed to use the millions of dollars they had set aside for a Gen Z female tennis star aggressively to prevent companies like AS6 and Adidas on running from gaining traction with young consumers. Let's welcome Alexandra Eala. In fact, Nike has supported her since she was a young athlete. She has worn the swoosh for many years. However, having a player on a typical low-tier junior equipment contract and making them a worldwide brand ambassador with a multi-million-dollar signature deal are quite different. Reddit sleuths and observers who kept tabs on these things discovered an intriguing tidbit on her visit to the Beaverton office. According to reports, Eala's images were plastered on the enormous advertising walls, which had previously heavily branded other foreign players. The definitive major character treatment was applied to her. This amount of money is really well calculated. Nike is aware that Eala is a demographic treasure trove. Hundreds of millions of upwardly mobile, highly connected customers reside in Southeast Asia, North America and